It's the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah.
Is that because it's the Cult Show or because it's October 1st?
It's because it's October 1st. It's Halloween 1st.
Yay!
Yay. Now, of course,
October 1st, everyone.
Now, of course, for us, we're spooky all the year long.
All year.
But we go especially crazy in this month.
Do you like our decorations? Do you like them?
Very festive.
Yes.
It's festive AF. We got new lights.
Lights and everything.
Yeah.
Big budget this year.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge.
$15 for lights, big budget.
Just wait until you see the game we're playing later. It's like a real game. We didn't have to make it up. It's like a real game.
It exists.
So, before we get started with the festivities, if you remember, last week we chose a movie. So we're going to be doing that every week. We didn't have our bucket. See, we've got this little bucket. This has movies in it. We all contributed movies, even producer Scott. And then this bucket, the teal bucket, has trick or treat activities in it.
Yes.
So we'll be drawing from these buckets. So last week we drew from the faux bucket. We used our bucket hat, our Cult Show bucket hat.
Yes.
And what movie did we pick, Neil?
We picked Night of the Creeps.
One of Neil's favorite horror movies.
You were very excited about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cry when they start destroying it.
Oh, stop.
I will walk away.
You don't know what we're going to
in
say.
disgust.
You don't know us. You don't know our lives.
No.
Jeez.
No.
Jeez.
Anyway, this is one of my favorite films. I am very excited. Thank you guys for tuning in to watch us, to listen to us. If you're on a podcast, I just spit all over Sandra. Like,
I'm super
like
used to
I
it.
launched a giant wad
It's still sitting there.
saliva. Anyway, you're welcome.
I'm gonna
You
put
can
that.
keep
I'm gonna put that in the trick or treat bucket.
you can get that going.
I know.
And see what happens.
Great. Great.
That's your first treat of the night. Or trick.
Anyway, yeah, thank you. So we're gonna have a good time talking. Before we do, what are we drinking?
I'm drinking dry botanical bubbly in the lavender flavor. So this is an NA-free bubbly. I love these bubblies. They're so yummy, and they're like super cute bottles and stuff too.
You just got the fanciest waters.
Yeah, I do.
You do.
Scott hates this. He tried this, and he was like,
bad.
like a small child.
Okay. Caleb and I
Lavender.
are doing a
Tooth-
Kendall Jackson Pinot Noir.
That's right.
Pinot
Pinot
Noir
Noir from the KJ.
from the KJ.
We decided to do,
Stay local.
yeah, local.
Always local. But
It's always local.
We live in wine country.
So there's that.
Okay. I'm going to cheers with the correct arm.
Oh yeah.
Happy Friday.
Cheers.
cheers.
His
You're like-
microphone. Hashtag hella profesh in the basement.
We were so worried about our decorations.
Yeah. You didn't even plug that in.
We forgot to plug Neil's mic in.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
A little bit softer now. Hey,
That'll be great for the
hey,
podcast
hey.
version.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, who are they talking to?
Can we do that again?
So I can't remember. Do we talk about what we watched, or do we talk about the people first?
People,
People.
who is joining us?
There are some people.
Who is
We got
it?
some people.
Who is it?
Well, joining us live in the studio audience, we've got the Reverend Michael B.
Michael B.
I'm snapping today.
And then live in chat, we have Mark Visions Truth.
Yay, Mark.
We have Mindy Movie Horror Addict.
Mindy,
Did not forget
check
her.
yourself. Get some help for that.
We've
Don't
got
get help.
Miss Movie Buff Laura.
Yay, Laura.
And finally, we've got our Furby Whisperer, Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
Hello, Tommy. Hi, Furbies.
Tommy's awake this week. Tommy last week said that she was asleep.
Oh,
That's okay. She's 3 hours.
I love sleep. I can't blame anybody for
I know.
sleep. Get as much
Sleep
as
is
you can.
important.
Let's do
It's
it.
my favorite.
I wasn't here. You didn't miss anything.
Oh, yeah. And producer Scott is joining us in the studio this week.
I thought that was a given.
That's why the opening didn't suck.
That was Neil.
So can we talk about what we're watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So I need to start. I need to get this off my chest. So I have been watching. I'm sorry. I'm a trendsetter. I am a trendsetter. I started last week, early in the week, practically 2 weeks ago, Squid Game. When it dropped, I started Squid Game on Netflix. And now the internet has fucking exploded, and deservedly so, because it's amazing. Have you guys started Squid Game?
No.
Nope.
You were literally like the only two people. It is, it's something like, it might be the most successful show Netflix has ever aired.
Yeah.
And it deserves it. So it's a Korean show, for those who don't know. And it's what we would typically think of as like a post-apocalyptic thing, where people who are all seriously in debt and like really in trouble and kind of at the end of their rope go to play these games. And they're versions of children's games like Red Light, Green Light, only there's like horrible, dire consequences. But it's for vast, vast sums of money. But it's not post-apocalyptic because it takes place right now. And that's kind of where it's horrifying, is because there's a whole bunch of messages about capitalism and, you know, the problems we all face, and, you know, so many people living paycheck to paycheck or in debt. And it's absolutely brilliant. Aesthetically, the show is gorgeous. It is not strictly a horror show, but it's very violent and very gory. So I think a lot of us in the horror community love it.
Okay.
It is a masterclass in acting. You guys, it's brilliant. And when I saw that it had like blown up and been so successful, I was like, good for her.
Good job.
Good for her. You guys gotta watch Squid Game. You gotta watch it.
Okay.
Hype is real.
All right.
We'll get to it. Yeah, I heard just today, in fact, they're expecting to overtake the other show that's really popular.
Yes.
I can't think of it, but it's a
Yeah.
period show, it looks like.
Oh, that one I didn't watch.
Yeah.
That
one.
everybody's mom
that one.
watched.
Yep.
That
Okay.
one.
Anyway, go check out that one.
Yeah.
Now watch the Korean one.
No, it's a
It's
Korean
way
one.
better.
Okay, I'll get to that one.
Worth it.
Cool. What else?
What else? Oh, it's really taking up a lot of my time. Oh, you know what I watched when I was getting ready today? Because I just wanted to like have something on in the background. I watched the first episode of that show Manifest, which is, I think it was like picked up by Netflix officially. I don't know. But I was kind of curious about it. It's like people go on a plane, and then the plane, they think it lands normally after some turbulence, but it turns out it's 5 years later.
Oh.
And I remember like hearing about it, and I think Mindy told me about it too. I think she's a big fan. Mindy, or maybe Mindy and Laura are both big fans. I don't remember. I was talking to somebody in this room about it, but a while back, and I was like, you know, it sounds like a cool concept, because like 5 years later, a lot of things change, you know, when people
Yeah.
come back, and where did they go, and how does this happen? They haven't aged a day, like, you know. But I'm like, but like, how do you keep that like sustainable, like this show? Like, how do you keep it fresh? Because once we find out like where they went, isn't it like all over? I don't know. So I'm just kind of like watching it, like, you know, kind of like in the background, like I said, like when I'm getting ready and stuff, because I don't know. I don't want to overly commit to this.
Right. But
you
right
know,
now, what do you think? Are you enjoying it so far?
I thought it was fun. I mean, of course, the pilot. Oh, I'm sorry, I've watched 2 episodes, because the pilot is. It's a little cheesy, and of course somebody's a cop, because it's always got to be a fucking procedural. Like, you got to have cops, or you got to have like a doctor show. But I am into it. Like, I will continue to watch it. But please, people, sell me on it. Sell me on the longevity of Manifest, but don't spoil it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both Mindy and Laura chimed up and said, yes, it was them.
I thought so. You guys tag teamed me.
They did.
Yeah. What about you?
They said, hi, Sandra, come play with us forever. Okay, so I finished Prince Lestat, and I thought it was very good.
Yes.
Kind of hoping that's where it ends.
Nope. There's
No?
more.
Like it keeps going?
There's
Damn it.
more.
Shit. Okay. No, I really enjoyed it. I guess I'll have to wait and see what happens.
Keep it going.
Has anyone here been watching What If on Disney Plus?
I will watch
It's about
that
like
show.
a Marvel alternate, dimensions and how the stories we know may have happened differently. It's pretty good. A lot of them get really dark.
Ooh, good.
Like really dark.
Perfect. I love it. You
So
said the
I like
magic word.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And then finally last night, I had a little bit of time on my hands and I saw that this was leaving Hulu. So I thought, you know what? I watched it before when it came out. We talked to one of the producers once, and that was Sleepwalkers.
Oh yeah.
With Michael Grace when we had him on the show.
Yeah.
Stephen King script.
Yeah.
Directed by Mick Garris. It's all right.
Just all right.
I don't know that it maybe aged super well.
You know what? If there's a movie that sort of like deserves a reboot, I think like the foundation is there. Execution
bones are
was a little. I mean, it was the '90s, and they had a lot of weird,
Yeah.
things going on. But
A lot of weird things going on.
I would like to see a reboot. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get Michael Grace on the horn.
Yeah.
I'll call him.
Tell him to do it.
He's my twin.
So
You guys had a good time when he was here.
We're
that was a great episode.
We're really good friends.
I can tell.
And
We're
we'll just
gonna
go back and plug that episode. If you have not seen our Michael Grace episode, we're
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
You wrote Poltergeist. Like what?
Go watch it. We had a really
what
good
were you
time.
doing not
I remember
watching our
leaving
Michael Grace
here and my
episode?
cheeks just hurting from like laughing and
Yeah.
smiling the
We
entire
had a good time. He like vibes with us.
Oh yeah.
He's our type of dude.
Yeah, he's a good man. For sure.
So, and that's in the way back, like
Those are way
pre-pandemic.
back days.
Pre what?
Pre-pandy.
Was there such a thing? Anything else?
I have one more thing, but I'll
No,
sort of
go
let
ahead.
you.
Yeah, go.
you know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it'll be our joint thing.
There you go.
Okay.
Gonna smoke a joint.
Absolutely.
Yep. We're going to show you the proper way to roll it. How to make sure you don't burn. You burn evenly as you
Oh,
inhale.
that won't get taken down.
No, not at all. Piece of cake.
And how to pass. Puff,
That's
puff,
right.
Pass.
Pass appropriately. Yeah.
You must pass it on the right-hand side. Pass it. Okay. So you guys know there's a new James Bond film coming out.
I have heard.
It is called, what, No Time to Die, I believe, Michael? Yes?
No Time to Die. I think so.
Okay, thank you, Michael.
I ain't got time to die.
Ain't got time
Anyway,
for it. Who's got time for that? Not James Bond.
So I did get to see that
Yes.
earlier in the week, and I'm not a James Bond fan necessarily, but I did enjoy it. So I
Hot
think
take.
anyone who enjoys James Bond will probably enjoy the film quite a bit. So
There you go.
That is a hot take.
the hot take is that Timothy Dalton just threw me off the whole franchise. It was so bad. So
Wow, those are fighting words.
throw in.
Fighting words with some people.
Man.
Come on, Michael. Come on.
He
It
wants
wasn't
Michael
even
to
his
fight.
fault, Neil.
It was his fault. He could have told him, "Oi, people! The
Oi.
bigwig cannot do a wheelie.
Oi, people.
Oi!"
Oi. I like it. Would have solved a lot of problems.
Oh, it would have saved me a lot of trauma as a young child.
It was a big T, not a
Watching-
little T. That was a big T trauma.
My logical brain was just like, "What? That can't happen."
It can't happen.
Okay. Anyway.
Jeez.
Okay.
Neil, show me on the Timothy Dalton doll where Timothy did you wrong in the
hurt me.
brain.
It was
Yes.
the heart. It was the heart.
It wasn't my thalamus. Okay. So I started physical therapy this week. That's cool for my
Look
shoulder.
at that shoulder.
Yeah. So you see, there's no brace, and I can move my hand again.
That wing.
So, but I can't like lift it very much. But the guys are, they're moving me and shaking me.
Kind of
and
Thriller arms.
that's one of the exercises, in fact.
Did you do Thriller? The whole
The
physical
whole time,
therapy room?
Yeah. So
That'd be a
that's-
sight to see.
That's what we do. Anyway, I'm gonna get really good. Once I get my hands over my head, I can do the whole cool part where you slap your hands up, and
Oh, sure.
do the head shake. So
Yeah.
that's my goal. I unfortunately can't lift it high
Yeah.
yet.
Let's don't push
Okay.
it.
And then let's see, American Horror Story. You been watching that yet?
I am binging it this weekend.
Got it. Okay, so they finished. I think it's double feature, and I believe the first section, the first
Is
half,
done.
is done.
Yeah.
So I was fairly happy with it. I'll be honest. It was kind
great.
of I would almost say it's kind of a slow burn season thus far,
Fine
where
by
there's not
me.
a ton of action and like, because the show I like about that show typically is that it's usually very twisted.
Yes.
Like it's not scary so much as it's twisted. There's a lot of messed up stuff.
Yeah.
And this one ends in a way that I was happy because like it's nothing, no happy ending. You know what I mean?
Oh, perfect.
It's pretty much like all just
Music
we're just gonna,
to my
everyone's
ears.
gonna suffer kind of thing. So
Suffer.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
suffer.
So I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Good.
And then finally, Caleb and I together.
Unbeknownst to each other.
No, it's because we share this single thalamus, that gland.
It's our connected invisible
Thalamus.
umbilical.
If you guys haven't heard, Vans has a horror line out that came out I think today.
Oh wait. Breaking news. I ordered my horror Vans today too.
Yay!
What?
Horror Vans.
Man.
So there's a video
Wonder
that Scott can
triplet
show.
power activate.
Yeah, I know. So Caleb, Sandra, and I all ordered separate horror Vans that when we
Yes.
get them, hopefully in 3 to 5 business days, we will then bring them and we'll unbox them here and then
All together.
together.
We'll let you know what we got.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll keep that
because-
a secret for now.
Because we can't live on crock alone.
No, man cannot live on. Humankind cannot live on crock alone.
No.
So yeah, check out the horror Vans because they're freaking awesome.
Ooh, yeah, be fun.
What's that?
Put in the comments which ones you think we got.
There you go.
Like,
And or which
like
you
who.
want, right?
Yeah.
Can they do that too?
Yes, they may.
I'm wearing my skull Vans right now
With his
my
shining socks.
my shining socks. Skull Van, ow, skull Van.
Careful now.
I'm gonna give myself a.
Yeah.
You're injured, sir.
No, that was my.
And I too wore my Vans today. They're
You
just
did. You
not
got
on
us
my
checker
feet right
Vans.
now.
I wore my flippy floppies because I like to take my shoes off when I'm here. Feel
Same.
the carpet beneath my feet. That fine movie carpet.
Yes, all that popcorn and sticky soda down there.
It's like a scrub for my feet.
Oh, all right.
I
Well,
mean, we
that
are in the
is-
basement, so everything like just
It
runs
just drips.
down, right?
Runs down.
And then speaking of things to unbox, our good friend Laura in the chat adopted a pillow from our shop.
She adopted now the pillow has a forever home.
It does have a forever home. So Laura, thank you for adopting. Sarah, my mom,
Absolutely.
I'm very happy with you right now.
In the
So,
arms of
and there's an image I'm sure
Laura.
Scott already has on screen of Laura's pillow. She took it. Thank you for sharing, Laura. And as a reminder, anyone, please share your images of the merch with us. We'd love to see it.
Yep, we want to see it.
How do they do that, Sandra?
Well, I mean, if you're old school, you can like take a picture and email it to us. But it would probably be preferable to post it on social media and tag us.
There you go.
Or DM it to us if you're shy.
Either way.
Yeah,
Because we would love to, if you do that, we would love to take it and show what you got.
show the world.
And then finally, new subscriber alert.
Salem's Lot.
Salem's Lot subscribed to
Oh.
The
us.
whole town.
Dang.
Wow, they must have really liked my review
Yeah, they must have.
because they all
Either that or
signed
it's
up.
just vampires left and they're coming to get you.
Oh, that's fine.
We'll take that too.
Yeah.
They just share one computer at the library.
Oh my God! I am getting such what we do in the shadows energy from them all sharing one computer. Thank you, Salem Slot. I love you. We love you.
Absolutely. Great name, too.
Yeah, that was cool. We're excited. And Tommy says that she'll have to get some Cult Show merch soon. So
Yes,
we agree with
please.
you. Yes. All right. Otherwise, I'm done. We can move on if you guys are ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So I'm going to throw a little curveball into this.
Uh-oh.
Choo! Since this is one of your favorite horror movies ever, I think you should synopsisize it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I didn't prepare one, so
That's
it's not gonna
okay.
be
Just like let the
That's succinct.
spirit
I'm gonna
of
let it-
Night of the Creeps move you.
I'm gonna let it. Yeah, let it flow.
Let it flow through you. Let the hate flow through
Let
you.
it flow. Let the hate flow through you.
That's a Star Wars
The
joke.
Emperor. Yeah, I knew that one.
Did you?
I do. I did.
Did you know that's a Star Wars?
So,
Chewbacca knows.
Chewbacca.
Furbacca
knows.
knows.
You're right. Furbacca. The Night of the Creeps. A wonderful 1986 film from Fred Dekker. who,
Writer
if you
and
don't know-
director.
Director, writer, yes, very much. So he basically crafted and created this wonderful little gem. In fact, I'm going to say, get your shot glasses ready, because this is going to be a charming night.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, snap.
Get them ready,
We
people.
love to call films charming around here. We do it a lot.
the game.
So it's kind of become a drinking game.
drinking
If
game.
you're new.
Anyway, the film basically, it starts with, I'm trying to synopsinize,
You're
whatever that word is.
You're getting through it.
I'm getting through it.
A little bit on the struggle bus.
Alien virus escapes, comes to Earth, infects us in the 1950s. Man is frozen for a while, escapes the freeze,
Get some help.
releases the virus among 1986 college people,
Right.
and mayhem ensues.
So this film is an homage
Yes.
to those kind of classic sci-fi horror creature features of
Absolutely.
yore.
About mine, yeah.
Of yesteryear. So it's one of those horror comedies that's actually funny.
It is.
It's actually quite funny. Gets a few things wrong. I think we all know. What I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm just gonna out with it.
Go ahead.
JC should be the star of this fucking film. Chris
Yeah.
Chris is lame.
Agreed.
He's not funny. He's too much of a baby to go talk to a girl, which it's like, it's amazing and worked out. It did take a little time, which I'm glad, because if you like somebody, you should like talk to them in person, not like send somebody. And then, but I mean, the girl, she still picks Chris. She doesn't pick JC. She messed it up. But I love JC. I think he's the best. I'm really sad that things didn't work out for him in this film.
Yeah. So they're in college. We don't know exactly. Were you thinking they're freshmen or sophomores? What do you
I'd
think?
say freshmen. They
haven't pledged anything yet.
They haven't pledged anything, and they seem to freaked out, So they're like youngins.
But they are at Corman University.
Yes.
Yes.
Corman, yes.
Lots of little Easter eggs.
Lots and lots of Easter eggs.
All the cops' last names.
Everything,
Everybody's
yeah.
last name, yeah.
So okay, Chris and JC, best roommates and of course best friends at this point. Yes, Chris is the shithead of the two. JC is the one who's always making the jokes. He can come off a little obnoxious from time to time, but clearly
I appreciate it, and he has this great monologue, and it's like
He does.
It's so true, man, because like life is too short. Like you cannot take things seriously. Like you cannot.
Right.
You need to just have fun with it, and it's like really like beautiful. And he even says yeah, fuck you, Chris, and stuff, and it's like yes, it's just all the things you want. JC dies.
And then the fact that JC
Spoiler alert.
But he was very heroic.
Yes.
And he did what he had to do to further the plot along.
He did.
JC has a walking impairment.
He does. He uses crutches, which
Yes.
I love it. I love disability rep. I love it. So
Which is something you didn't see at all, very much
I mean,
at all.
not too much, but
It's something you still don't
the
see
movie you talked
now.
about last week, Silver Bullet.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, that's a very
Because
good
I was
point.
kind of thinking the same thing. It was like, it's so great that they put this in here and it wasn't really part of the plot. It was just there. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, well, wait a minute.
yeah.
It did happen, but
It's
it always
not
seemed like
common.
it was
It
either
still
like
isn't.
a joke
Yeah.
or if it wasn't a movie, like something for them to overcome, and that wasn't. It was just there. It was just that was just his character,
Right.
And it fucking worked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Worked great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's perfect. It's perfect. So
So I would like to know.
yes.
I would love to get just before we even get deep is your opinion of the film.
Oh. Well, this is my second time viewing it. I'd watched it with you.
I have forced you to watch it once prior.
At gunpoint. No, I'm just kidding. I like this movie. I think it's charming. I think it's actually quite funny. It's got Tom Atkins in it. We love Tom.
I love Tom Atkins.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that annoys me is just Chris just annoys me. It's really,
As a character, yeah.
Yeah, that's really my big complaint. I don't get him. I don't get him. I like JC. JC's way cooler. But
JC wore the flannel.
with flannel and the vest combo. But I do think it's very funny, especially Tom Atkins has some of the best one-liners.
Yep.
If I can anytime pick up a phone and say "thrill me," I'm gonna do it because of Tom.
From now on.
What did you think, Caleb? Because this was my second viewing.
And this was my first viewing. We all watched it together, but I really enjoyed it. I had never heard of this movie before, but I think it might be like a new little
jam?
favorite, you know, to like
some
watch
jewel in your treasury?
on a regular basis. I love what Fred Dekker did. You know, he is obviously a fan of like that, you know, B movie genre.
Yeah.
What did you say? It's very self-aware.
The movie is
The movie is very self-aware.
Yeah, because it's an homage.
You know, it doesn't take itself serious, and when it doesn't take itself serious, you can't really hate on it, you know, and it works. It really works.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So.
And you like JC way more, though.
JC was great. R.I.P.
Right.
Rip JC.
Gone but not forgotten.
We need one of Scott's R.I.P. with his
One of his Arms of the Angel.
Arms of the Angel singing.
Now, obviously, you have a heartfelt monologue to deliver.
Heartfelt monologue.
Just like JC.
No, you know, this was one of my go-tos where I was able to record it off of HBO on my VHS,
Nice.
and I would watch it. I mean, I would watch this so often. You know, there's again a few films like that you just went back to over and over and over, and this
Comfort
is one
film.
of them. I absolutely just adored it. Literally adore this film. I love the humor and the practical effects, and I just think it is so well put together for a. You know, it's a very like 87-minute quick, you know, in and out, but it just
Boom, boom.
But every little aspect of it, the start how it's in the space thing in the very beginning, which if you don't know what you're in for, it throws you off.
Right.
But it's well
Totally.
done though.
Can we
It is.
talk? Can we
For what
start?
it
Can we
is.
start with that?
Yes.
Because the aliens are so freaking cute. They have their little bums. You can see their little bums, little booties. They have cranky faces, and they have like little three-toed hoof hands.
Yeah.
And they're just freaking precious, and they're firing off guns.
Bad shots though.
Bad shot. Well,
Very bad
I think with
shots.
their cranky little faces, they don't see too well.
Oh, maybe.
Terrible shot. I mean, they may as well have been stormtroopers. I'll
Well,
say
and you
it
know
again.
what? Is they're like a science
Because they
people.
ain't hitting shit.
They're like a science people, so they probably, you know, went through one training on those firearms, and it was like just in case of like this situation, and they're like, it's never gonna happen. Lo and behold.
It happens.
But you know what? We learned a lesson that day, because if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Very good point. Very
Thank
good
you.
point.
Producer Scott agrees. But they're freaking precious, poor little babies. Babies out in
They're
space.
babies in space.
Space.
Space babies. They're kind of like the Lollipop Guild.
I like the opening credits.
Oh, they're awesome. Yes.
Credits are awesome.
I love
I
the
was
credits.
taking notes when I was like looking at it. Opening credits are great. But I saw it in the like the corner of my eye, Night of the Creeds, and I thought of Creed with arms wide open. Remember that fucking band? And I'm like,
Creed, okay.
And I'm like, what a horrifying movie that would be. Just like that guy.
You said Creed, I was
Creed.
thinking Pet Cemetery. That's where
Oh.
I went.
I was thinking Apollo Creed.
Okay.
Jeez.
Apollo Creed. A bunch of different creeds.
Good Lord.
Well, that Creed's fine, but just imagine like.
I don't.
Following you. Scott, sing some Creed.
Nope.
So,
Butt rock.
No, it's
Okay.
trash.
the opening credits were designed by Ernie
Hudson.
Farrand.
I was close.
You're close.
Am I reading that right? He did the opening credits for Terminator. Would
Okay.
probably be the biggest thing. Anyway, Fred Dekker told him he wanted them to kind of do a Famous Monsters of Filmland
Oh, I see it.
Absolutely.
as an
Yeah.
homage to
Yeah.
Yeah.
this magazine that
Yeah, and Forey Ackerman.
Yeah, absolutely. And once I read that, I was like, yeah, that
Yeah.
totally makes sense.
Yeah,
I
you
see
can
it
totally
now.
see it. Night of the Creeds. I can't.
The Creeds. I don't remember any Creed songs, I'll be honest. So.
One thing I was a little bummed about, and I will say, not because now just, we're reviewing, so being a little bit nitpicky, of course, is when the psycho guy shows up who's escaped.
Okay.
He should
In
be
the beginning, or
yeah, in the beginning, so
Okay.
when it's still black and white. He should be like super bloody, and that would have been nice because we like the blood and the gore.
Right.
He looks very clean, so I think he changed his hospital gown before he left. He's like, oh, I better put on a clean gown
Right.
so I don't draw attention.
That's true.
But
But how funny is that scene though? Because I love how the gal's in there by herself and turns the radio.
yes,
And it's like, escaped, mental patient on Route 66 in front of Corman University.
just like how it would be.
Right.
Yeah,
And she
in
turns the
these
lights
movies.
on and it's just Corman University. And it's like, yeah, it's just so perfect. It's so,
Right.
But it was just one of those great B-movie tropes. And
Absolutely.
I'm going to say that a lot, too.
Yeah, no, it leans in all the right ways. It was just a missed opportunity for blood. That's all.
Oh, Tommy's leaving.
Oh, night, Tommy.
Good night, Tommy.
Good night, Tommy.
Thanks for checking in.
One thing that's always fun in 80s and early 90s movies and TV shows is the dance scenes. Now, those can be funny in later movies too, but especially because we know, they don't actually have music while they're dancing.
Right.
There's always somebody doing like one of these. There's always somebody doing one of these. And just like the way, when you really look for those extras in the background, that's so much fun. They're really doing the most. They really are.
I do love a good 80s
little dance scene,
like
yeah.
college or school dance scene because
Right.
the moves are just,
So somebody going like that.
there's
like
a lot
a
of,
peanut.
like
The swing,
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
So,
Yeah.
and all in their heads are all thinking like, like Footloose or something, what's going through their heads.
Footloose. Yeah.
Doing the same thing.
Yeah. And it's just too cute. It's just too cute. Oh, stupid Steve. When he's like, I know they're like supposed to just be kind of like having a little bit of chatter to be interrupted. It's like, you can sit on the bench and watch me play, it'd be great. It's just like, I don't know if people are even supposed to be listening to it, but
Right.
it's so funny. Because
is.
it's like, wow. Yeah.
You know what I was
Because a
thinking?
lot of us girls have been told that by guys. It's like, wow.
Really?
What a
Wow,
great
thanks.
invitation. That sounds like
yeah,
a
that sounds like a
blast.
lot of fun for me.
Okay, so I'm just thinking now, Steve basically was hitting on her at that point.
Cynthia, right?
Cynthia, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Cynthia was clearly dating Brad, who is
The
part,
Bradster.
who was part of the same fraternity.
Right.
Yeah.
So why was he like moving in on the Bradster's girl?
Probably because he's like, would never fall for how stupid he is.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's probably like, bro, I gotta be inside the new pledges. So like, go watch the Bradster's girl. He probably said something like that. And Steve took it like hella seriously.
Steve he had the unibrow and
Yes.
he comes
It
back.
also gave JC good fodder to come,
did, he did.
come up and fuck with, which he did.
He did.
But you did.
Hey,
Successfully.
bro, there was no phone call for me.
How did he not pull her right there?
I know.
Yeah.
Cynthia only had eyes for the Bradster in that moment.
I know.
We talked about the Bradster.
Jesus.
The
Yeah.
Bradster.
There's another B-movie trope right there.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, just an 80s movie trope. That guy.
That bad guy.
And he's got that
The rich.
super bleached hair, super rich. Yeah.
Yeah. Just, he's an asshole,
Oh,
and
he's-
yet he
he's
always
awful.
has, like, the greatest girlfriend that
Cronies.
doesn't seem to
I do say I like.
to see what a dick he is,
Yes.
and all of his friends are, like one guy holds his sunglasses for him at one point.
Yeah, and he like holds out his hand and the guy like
He's
plants
like,
them. Yeah.
Sunglasses, mate.
Yeah,
I
his valet following him around. Yeah.
I do appreciate that that like Cynthia when he like fucking does that to GC, which is like so low and so gross to like kick him like that.
Right.
What a fucking child, like who does that? That she's like done with him right then.
Right.
Like
Immediately,
there's,
yeah.
There's no like, but he's the Bradster or anything. Like no, he's the Bradster's toast. She kind of tries to let him down easy when he's a zombie, but she doesn't know because they've probably been together for a while.
Right.
Because I got the feeling that she might be a little bit older too, because she's the president of the sorority of her sorority. So they've probably been together a while, and he probably always acted like really nice around her, but he's not a nice guy.
Right.
He's the Bradster.
Right.
Yeah. He has a
And she
personalized
probably said a
license plate.
lot like, you just don't understand
You
him
don't
like I
understand him.
do.
He's so sweet when we're together. He's like so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's not sweet.
Do you know who else is sweet? Spooky Boo. She just joined us.
Hi,
Spooky
Boo.
Boo.
I thought you were gonna say JC, and I'm like, I know, right? So, oh, the corpsicle.
Yes.
The corpsicle. Thank you for calling it what it is.
The corpse. Yep.
He's not.
50s corpse.
He's not naked. They put underwear on him, which is impractical, so we don't get to see the corpsicle's junk. What's up with that?
No, that's bullshit.
It is bullshit. And not
Call
that
it what it is.
Yeah, not that I like want to see his junk, but I mean, I kind of want to see what the frozen junk looks like. Don't send me pictures of frozen junk. But I do kind of want to see what his frozen junk looks
I
like.
don't know.
Yeah,
It
27-year-old
probably had
version.
some like serious shrinkage though in that cold.
It probably disappeared altogether.
I know. It's just like,
It's like it's or at least it's
like Kaiser
freezer
Soze.
burn.
Poof.
His junk is Kaiser Soze.
It's-
I love it.
He's wearing tidy whities. We got over it. We move on.
I'm just saying we could have had more. In the words of Tom Atkins, thrill me. Oh my God, Spooky Boy, I do see that it snapped off. Oh my God, and then like when they moved him, they were like kicking it around with their feet. They're like, oh shit. Fell off.
Janitor probably swept it up, threw it away.
He's like, what the heck is this? Into the trash. Into the trash.
So Tom Atkins, who plays our gruff and grizzled detective.
I know. Another trope.
Yep.
Another trope,
But-
absolutely.
Taking it to the 1000th level, comes in. What's going on? Tell me what's happening. You said there was 2 bodies
Two,
or
right.
whatever. What
They
the
are
hell? And
napped.
everything.
They lost. Yeah, they
Yeah.
lost a body.
One of them walked away, but didn't know. But he has that line when he comes in there. He goes like, "Do I have to play Poop Patrol with a nightstick?"
Horrifying. Horrifying.
It's
Horrifying.
like, whoa.
It's like, I know, I really don't think you do.
Caleb and I used to have a boss actually when we were in the theaters first starting out who would threaten us with similar type, euphemisms basically. So
Great.
Although his were actually not, they're more just flat out.
Like
I'll
flat out
I'll
threats.
slit your throat.
Yeah.
I'll kill you. I'll
Yeah.
murder you.
Perfect. Wow, that's so great. I can see why you guys long for your days of yore at the
That's
movie
right.
theater.
Oh, those are the good old days.
Can we talk about the other star of the show?
Let's do it.
Gordon. The cat.
The cat Gordon.
Neil and I like who?
How could you forget his name? He's freaking adorable. Dead or not dead. I like his little gummy worm he's got going on. Bloop, 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 in his eye. Bloop, bloop.
He's got. So that was awesome because they do the first they introduce Gordon.
Right.
Yeah.
When he's on the door.
He's
"Hey,
a
let me in, let me
rascal.
in." He's a rascal.
He's a rascal. He'll
Yep.
jump at you.
And then the second time we see Gordon, he does it, and then all of a sudden, Gordon has a little bit of a issue with a worm in his eye and some.
Cat's dead. Details later.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love the dog too. The dog is very cute, alive and deceased, but it can't hold a candle to Gordon.
No, I would
No.
agree.
No.
So basically, these space slugs, that's what comes out of the canister. It's the
Spaceship.
virus. It is. Oh yeah, it is a space slug. And sometimes they make you scream like banshees if you encounter them. So, but they go in through your mouth, lay the eggs in your brains, and then they come out of your head.
Right.
So, dead or alive, if they enter you, you will get up and walk around.
You be
So
reanimated.
either way,
Yeah.
So if you're alive, you just kind of turn into a living zombie, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
And then if you're dead, though, it does reanimate you at least enough to motor function to walk around.
You know what would be super inconvenient
Hmm.
is if one of the girls in the sorority had taken home a box of brains for the weekend.
Oh, that's right. That would be horrible. Oh, wait a minute.
She did.
She did.
We
do
all
that.
did laugh at that because we're like, who gets to take home the box of brains?
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole box? What are the odds? You took them home that weekend, and that's when those slugs came. That's bad luck. It's very
Really bad
luck.
luck when the slugs come.
Yeah.
But then remember I said that little joking about she got him from the Unita medical supply.
You did put that
Right.
joke. You did put that joke
That
down.
right in there.
Meow, like a space slug.
Like a little
Just slid right in
slid in
there.
that little Return to the
Slid
Living
right
Dead
in.
joke.
Yep. So funny.
Yes. What else?
The slugs move really fast. Are they technically a fast zombie?
I don't know. They're They're a virus, a space.
They're like a zombie
germ.
seed. They book it. Those things book it across that campus.
They're quick, yes.
They're like zing, zing.
So, Tom Atkins in this movie, Detective, what's his name?
It's your movie.
Cameron.
Ray
Detective
Cameron.
Yeah.
He's got some past trauma. His girlfriend breaks up with him. They're high school sweethearts, and then she gets murdered by an escaped mental patient.
Wait, what?
That,
Right?
No.
And then
she was the girl at the beginning.
the girl in the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he tracks the guy down and basically murders him and buries him
Yeah.
behind the the sorority's house.
Yeah, where the head
What's her
woman's
name? The house
cottage-
mistress? The,
Yeah. What the head mother's
Head mother,
cottage
thank you.
would soon stand.
And he walks up behind there, grabs the guy. He's like, "What the hell is this supposed to be?" It's supposed to be the head mother's house.
I love how he's always like grabbing people and talking really gruffly to them, even strangers. He does it to the boys. It's very funny. It's
So-
just only he could like pull that off so beautifully.
He could, you're right.
Yeah.
But he's also his past is clearly troubling him because at
it's
one point he
heartbreaking,
tries to blow himself up
Yeah.
towards the end of the film. So he's not a happy camper.
It's actually really sad. Like, I mean, it
Yeah.
adds a
He definitely
kind of,
drinks a lot.
and they don't play it for laughs either. It's like
Right.
you kind of get weirdly attached to him, you know, and his like gruffness and the trope, and then you're like, oh, honey,
Yeah, you're
like,
hurting.
yeah, and you hurt with him.
Yep.
That Tom, the power of Tom and his mustache.
The power of the stash.
I'm also a big fan of when he says, "It's Miller time." That's funny.
You like that part?
I mean, he has a lot of zingers, but I don't know. There's some, he like just delivers it with like so much commitment. It's perfect. Perfect.
He's awesome. Dick Miller shows up.
Dick Miller
We
does
got a Walter
show
Paisley
up.
sighting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Walter Paisley in there. Dick Miller's the armory guard.
Yes.
They have to give him. They ask for a flamethrower.
Yeah, and he's kind of like, no.
I'm gonna need your standard flamethrower.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, got one laying right here.
You do have to have your
You need a
paperwork.
requisition form for that.
He didn't have it.
No.
And so then he very rudely threatens to basically blow Walt away.
Right, with a shotgun.
Yep.
I mean, I think he could have just explained, like, Walt, like, just turn on your radio. It's actually an emergency. Did he have to threaten Walt?
Maybe Walt
I don't
was-
like it when they fight.
No.
You two kids make up.
I know.
But it was great to
Dick
see
Miller did not deserve that.
But at least he didn't actually get shot, unlike Terminator.
Like he did in Terminator
Yeah.
when he was, the gun salesman.
Yep. That didn't work out so well for Dick and that one.
Didn't work out so well on that one. So that brain storage we mentioned, that ends up being a space slug like Christmas feast.
Yep.
Like they go to town, but it's a good excuse to get them all in one corner, which ends up working out. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But the brain thing comes back, and it actually plays a part because then they're all convening where the brains are.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're easier to blow away because they are very fast, and
But fire.
fire. They don't like fire.
Them and Frankenstein. They don't like the fire.
They don't like fire. They don't like that.
The names.
Yes, the names are all Easter eggs.
Yes, huge Easter eggs. Caleb, you got a list of them?
I do.
All right.
We've got Chris Romero.
Yep.
We've got James Carpenter Hooper, who is JC.
Love it. You get a
Toby
twofer
Hooper.
in that.
Me too.
You've got Cynthia Cronenberg.
Nice.
We already said Detective Ray Cameron. Detective Landis. Sergeant Ramey.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, was another trope of like how did this guy even pass a police?
How did any of them?
you
They're
know?
very inept. Very inept.
Like the
squad.
dumb cop is like very much so a trope. You're like, really? Anyway, let's see. The janitor's name was
Minor.
Mr. Minor,
Yep.
and then Corman University.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was also I did tease Neil and Caleb a little bit because when they showed like the police all show up at that first time, I'm like, I think even in the 80s they wore gloves at a crime scene. And there's like a guy having a snack.
Yeah, he was wearing gloves, but he was
He's the
eating
only one,
with them.
but it's like eating
Yeah.
like a jelly donut.
But that was a running gag because
He was always eating something.
he was always eating something every
Yeah.
time he showed up.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
He was a very hungry
was his
medical examiner.
shtick.
That was his stick.
It was a shtick.
Eat the food while you're looking at dead folk. So,
Dead folk.
I really like when the movie starts to reach that, starts heading into its climax, and the technically murdered insane asylum
You're criminally
killer.
insane. Yeah.
that Detective Cameron did. It comes back to life,
Yes.
and he busts through the head mother's floor, and we were laughing how she's just kind of sitting there like, she's just like kind of looking like there's a
You know what?
noise. Okay, now there's some dead guy busting through my floor.
People.
She didn't leave the house.
No.
Fight.
She didn't leave the fucking house.
Fight, flight, or freeze. We can't always yell at people to leave the house. Sometimes people don't have that fear response, including head mother,
But
headmistress.
I almost canceled the movie right there. I almost got up
You
and
went-
walked
you went
out.
for the remote.
I almost left the house.
He went for the remote.
I loved just that whole idea of this having this 27-year-old guy coming back and
Yeah.
Cameron's guy, and then the practical effect though of the guy when he
Oh, yeah.
turns around when he hears Cameron, you know,
It's like,
I
I know
killed
that.
you and
I
all.
know that voice.
yeah, the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
I like the way he looked too, and it's just kind of funny. It's actually one of my favorite Chris scenes is when Tom is like confessing this, and Chris is like, oh, "Okay, like should I be?"
I know. Like we just kind of met. Like,
Yeah.
He's like, is there a point to this other than wanting to confess a murder?
It was like the writers knew this is gonna like be really funny and abrupt, so again, leaning it.
But that scene though, where the two cops are in the car looking for the guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then he just kind of like right. That was actually really cool.
Okay,
the guy
so-
takes off.
the cop with the spotlight was.
Well, trivia here.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's see. Robert Kerman is his name. He played Professor Harold Monroe in Cannibal Holocaust.
Our favorite movie.
We've reviewed that one too.
Former porn star trying to make it in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Kind of have that breakout success.
Cannibal Holocaust, Night of the Creeps. I don't know.
That's true.
That's
Well,
pretty successful. if you
Yeah.
ask me.
How does one measure success exactly?
12 inches. I don't know. But
Damn.
You seen his body of fur? You seen his frozen bits?
I have seen his twig and berries. So.
Frozen twig.
Did a little condensation, like blur it out so you couldn't see it.
Right.
Not enough horror movies utilize a flamethrower.
No. Especially a female with a flamethrower.
Oh yeah.
So you got like aliens. That's about it.
Yeah. She really she handles it pretty well. Very proud of her for being so adept with it. The other 80s cheesy scene we all laughed at is when they show everybody getting ready for the dance. It's so cheesy. It's so cheesy.
It is, but
Especially my favorite's the shaving cream fight.
yes. The men in the fraternity running
They
around.
needed them to do a bit of business, so they're like, "Oh, I know."
I know. Yeah, have a shaving cream fight.
Shaving-
What beer in one
Because
hand?
that's what guys do.
That's what guys do. Oh my god, and we all love the guy who's like whatever he is, the den mother of the frat boys, who has the fucking clipboard as they're getting on the bus, and he's
Oh,
like
yes.
taking roll, and it's like, oh my god, it's so funny. Like,
Chet, Brett,
yeah, Brett.
Chad?
Yeah.
yeah,
Chip. Dick.
The Bradster didn't go though because he was drowning his sorrows. Ends up getting slugged.
They
too.
got slugged.
But so does everybody else on the bus.
The dog gets the bus.
Yeah, dog gets the bus.
That was
But
awesome.
It's just funny. It's just funny. Who takes roll? To go and he says we're gonna get done.
Gonna get done, dudes.
Yes, that guy says. He's also the guy that says bummer and yeah.
Every cliche from the 80s, from everything, yeah.
It's almost like it's. in some ways, the 80s cliches are so hard that it feels like it was made later. You know what I mean? But instead, they were like, no, we know this shit's ridiculous right now. and it's contemporary.
Yep.
That even makes it more endearing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like 30 whatever years later, they're going to be talking about it. So let's make it really, let's make it really bad.
That's true. Can we talk about JC's demise? We didn't really. I mean, we said that he did, but we didn't really.
Yeah. We didn't really talk about it. And I didn't want to bring it up because it's painful for me. But,
it's a little sad. So he goes into the restroom to use the facilities.
He does.
And
As one does.
And he's writing a little note.
On the wall, yes. Oh, which reminds me, there was a giant Striper Rules graffiti on there. All right, so
I don't get the reference.
It's a band.
Striper was a Christian metal band in the 80s. And
Scott,
in the
what do I call Christian metal? Tinfoil.
So in the makeup department, there was a lady named Kyle Sweet, who was the wife of Michael Sweet, who is the lead singer of the band Striper.
Wow.
And so she decided,
That's cute.
I'm going to do some free advertising for the hubs.
God, I love
So she did a little production design, did
so
she?
she did
Yeah.
the Striper logo and wrote rules, and everyone
my
kind of
God.
went, do they though?
That's really cute, though.
Anyway, unfortunately, she did pass away in 2009 from cancer.
Aww.
She was like 50, in her 50s. Very early. Very sad. So,
Wow.
That's
But
really
anyway.
cute little piece of history there.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to get that Striper because we commented on it when we saw it.
Yep.
And then I came up with that
You
little
guys
tidbit.
did, and I was just like, smile
You're
and
like,
nod.
They had like,
Yeah.
I remember one song from a Striper that
What was it he singing?
I'd kill.
No, I have no idea because they had one album that was like non-Christian, but it was like at the sort of tail end of the hair metal.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
when
They
it
were
got
trying to-
when it
they
got
were trying to, like,
terrible.
sneak in.
You know,
Yeah.
they tried to sneak in, make some money or whatever, and then they went back to being Christians again. That's really all I remember
That's
about
probably
them.
the one I know is a non-Christian one.
So.
Is it Sister Christian? That's
That's it.
Their colors were black and yellow.
Yep.
black and yellow.
Everything on
Like
yeah,
JC's.
everything was black
Yeah.
and yellow.
Yeah.
Anyway, JC, he gets got by a
does,
by a
and
little slither.
We don't really get to see it a lot.
We don't.
And I don't know if that's good or bad.
But he's the one that figures out that they don't like fire.
Yes, well, he leaves a sad
But then he
tape.
leaves a tape, and at the very end,
Yeah.
he tells his best friend that he loves him.
Stop it. Stop it.
He loves him.
JC was too good for Chris. He didn't deserve.
I know.
He didn't deserve him.
It was very sad.
So take it to that next step. What you were saying. What you think?
Oh, I think he was in love with,
Right.
with Chris. Right, Chris? Is that his name? Yeah.
They couldn't go all the way with that in the 80s.
I think they could have, but
Yeah.
For the time, having even one of your stars be gay was like,
No.
no, can't do that.
I mean, what's next? One of them's black or something? Like, we can't have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was very, and I did not find anything on whether or not that was real or not.
Right.
There's a subtext
It just kind of seems like when you have one of your male leads tell the other male lead, I love you, as he's dying, and this is all over a tape because he's leaving him a tape and telling him, I've gone down to the basement to the boiler and I'm going to throw myself in.
Yeah, and he tells him I basically I dedicated my life to you.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah. That's sad.
That's very sad, dude. It's very sad. Again, JC, too pure for this world.
No, and again, JC is the hero because he's the one that tells him what to do.
He's the one that actually solves the fucking problem.
Chris wouldn't have figured it out.
It's true.
Seriously. And Detective Cameron was going to kill himself, So he wasn't going to figure it out.
JC saved the day.
Yeah. He
So-
really is the star, the hero.
He is the hero. One thing I want to touch on, just want to touch, is not to you.
Yeah.
We watched the director's cut.
We did very good.
There is
Thank you for
actually
bringing that.
two different versions, and I didn't see the non-director's cut. I guess it was the theatrical.
Basically, yeah.
But I much prefer the directors from what you told me.
Yeah.
So tell people who maybe have seen other
So
ones.
first of all, real quick in the chat, we have Gabriel from Argentina is jumping in
Hi,
to say hi.
Gabriel.
So hi, Gabriel.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And then Todd also just jumped in real quick.
Hello, Todd.
Todd's the one
Todd,
who keeps coming in
jump
to
in
say
the
hi and
line.
jumping out. But hey,
Walk
Todd.
your body in time.
Yeah, so the director's cut and the previously released theatrical cut, we'll call it, the only difference is the very end of the film. In the theatrical, there is a little doggy that comes up at the end.
dog
The the dog, yeah, it comes up. And what's her name? Cynthia, like leans down and says, "Oh, nice doggy," and then what do you call it? A slug. I'm gonna call it a squid. A slug jumps out and infers that it gets her, and that's the end. And the director's cut, which is much better.
Yeah.
After that, the whole thing happens and everything blows up. Detective Cameron comes out. He's a crispy critter now, but
so crispy.
he's got the thingies in him, so they're making him, be the zombie.
Animate.
And he comes out, falls to the ground, top of his head pops open, and all the slugs come out. And then the slugs run into the cemetery, the local cemetery.
Best laid plans.
Right. So eventually you're going to have more dead, reanimated, I should say, corpses. And then...
Oh, go ahead. No,
okay.
please.
And then the aliens from the very beginning, there's space babies. Sorry, the space babies come down. They come down, and then they're shining lights, like looking for the aliens, or for the squid, the slugs.
The squids!
The squiddies. They're looking, and that's it, and that's where it ends. But
I think...
it's a much better ending.
I have, my own theory is I think the aliens are going to cancel Earth. I think they're just going to be like, nope, too many, they're
this
everywhere.
is just we can't win this.
I don't know what this rock is they all landed on, but
Let's
it's
just
gone.
go up there, nuke it from orbit. Only way to be sure.
Only way to be sure, exactly. That's my own personal theory, because I think it's kind of funny and fitting that...
That's fair. And they're going to look at us and be like, look, they don't even, they're dead frozen people don't even wear underwear. I mean,
They don't-
we gotta nuke them.
they probably think that we look like space babies.
Perhaps.
They're like, look at their primitive technology. I was just thinking, do you think Gordon the cat is the Herschel Gordon Lewis?
Oh, very well could be.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Did the dog have a name?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Whose dog was it even?
I know. The dog just sort of...
Random dog? Random doggo?
It was a night janitor's dog.
Okay, we'll call it that.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah. Well, I'm here for the good questions.
That's what you do. The probing questions. Okay, what else? That's it. That's all I got.
Seriously, that's all I've got.
Yeah, that's all I got.
So you guys in the chat, I'm assuming some of you have seen, most of you have seen it. I'm kind of curious to know what you guys think about this film. Again, I love it. I think it's a fantastic film. I'm so happy Caleb enjoyed it.
AF.
I really liked it.
Charming.
I enjoyed it, but you already knew I liked it because we'd already.
I did, but a second time, you never know if you're going to like it, or you might find more stuff not to like it with. And producer Scott was laughing as much as all of us.
Love it.
No,
So-
I definitely.
And the
I
funny
definitely
thing
think
is,
it's a
I've never
keeper.
seen it before, but I've seen Slither,
Right.
many times, and now I'm like, oh, well.
Oh my God! Of course.
Well, James Gunn, you
Right.
little rip-off artist, you.
Now he's a rascal as well. Yeah. No, I
always
I think
assumed
it's so
James
cute.
Gunn just
Loved it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
borrow because he loved it.
Absolutely,
Absolutely. I would say so.
And it's a great, it's a great vehicle for.
Yeah, it's very cute. I do recommend. Sorry, we kind of spoiled it, but if you haven't seen it, you should. It's very cute.
You should. It's a great film.
Absolutely.
Love it. Spooky Boo loved it many years ago, but don't remember it. Well, go watch it again. Do yourself a
watch
favor.
it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
So fun. Watch the Space Babies.
Space babies.
Now,
Like Muppet Babies.
Space
yeah, that was
Baby
it.
got back.
Oh, that's it.
That's part of it. Should we draw the movie first, or should we play the game and make them have to wait for the movie?
I say we draw the movie for next week.
You want to do the movie now?
What do you guys think?
What do you think, Caleb? Rock, paper, scissors.
Rochambeau?
Drop the movie now.
Okay, we're gonna pick the film now.
Okay. Can I?
Get
reach
the
into my
pumpkin of destiny.
head? So we've all thrown in movies.
Mix it up. Don't just pick yours.
Oh my God. Okay, first of all, they're all folded super tightly, and I would never. I would.
Hers is weighted extra heavy so she can feel it. This is exciting. What are we gonna pick?
Okay, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa. You almost dropped it.
Scared myself. Oh my God, could you
How
imagine?
dare
those
you
bullets
drop
just
the
go
pumpkin
everywhere?
of destiny?
Yeah.
Jesus. She just had a little space baby in her pants.
Space baby.
What do we got?
This one is like written on a really big piece of paper.
What is it?
Wreck, the original.
Oh, okay.
The original Wreck.
Wow. That must be your suggestion.
It is. I drew a flower. I drew a flower.
All right.
What is rec?
Like record,
Like record?
but it's REC, yeah.
It is
What language film is it?
Spanish,
I can't remember now. Okay.
I think.
And it's a foreign language
Little
film.
ASMR. Little ASMR with the. Yes, REC, the original, not the remake.
RECK in the USA. Okay.
Okay.
Short for
Next
record.
week is rec.
And our activity next week. Do you want to?
You want to do it now or you want to do it after we do the
Why
activity?
don't we just pick? We
Alright,
just
we-
pick
yeah,
the thing.
we-
All right, fine. Next week's activity, or trick or treat as we call it, turnip carving.
Yay!
How the hell do you carve a turnip?
Oh, it's one of the original things that people carved before they were carving pumpkins. They were
Before fun
carving
was invented,
turnips.
they carved turnips.
Before fun was invented.
Jesus.
Yay.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Turnip carving.
Turnip carving and REC.
Whether or not we'll be blindfolded, we don't know yet. We'll figure that out. We'll see how big the turnips are.
Turnips are hard.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of.
I feel like we need like a vise and like maybe some chisels or something. Like
No, we're not going to have
hammer and
any of that.
chisel.
We're not going to have any of
Bring
that.
your own tools.
And band-aids.
Yeah, there will be blood.
Yoicks.
Just like the
Do that
movie.
to me again, Neil.
Yeah.
It's hard to hide a blood tube in a turnip, though. Isn't there a phrase, squeezing blood from a turnip? Isn't that like an actual thing?
There is. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my
I'm going to invent that.
I
Find
was
a way
going
to
to
do
say,
it.
it's hard to hide a blood tube in a turnip. That's like the name of your autobiography.
Let's not forget that.
Let's file that one
Mark
away.
that down.
Okay, well, that'll be a fun time.
What's today's game?
Today's game, we are playing a game that is a little famous, a little internet famous.
Is it?
It is called Bean Boozled.
Bean Boozled.
So this is that game
don't want to.
where you spin. No one wants to play this game. Where you spin the little dial, and it lands, and you get like a color, like a pattern, and you have to choose one and eat that. And the trick is, some of them are yummy, like the berry blue. Oh, that looks like a nice, refreshing berry blue Jelly Belly. Or is it toothpaste? What? How crazy? How can they? Bean Boozled. So producer Scott refuses to play. Refuses to play. Oh, we don't have our spit cups.
No, we don't have any spit cups.
You're going to have to swallow it.
I've got a can.
No. Or we just have to. I guess we could spit
We can spit them here. In our
No,
hand.
that's like so gross.
But no,
I'm
they
not
can't
doing
see that.
Scott, give us extra cups.
They're behind the computer. There might be some.
Hurry,
Okay.
hurry.
So we have to spin the dial and then eat, and we might get a good, we might get a bad one. These are jelly beans, jelly bellies, jelly bellies. Okay. Bean Boozled.
Yeah, the toothpaste is probably
Thank you.
tame comparatively. We're gonna do
Thank
it.
you.
We are in the wine country, and sometimes when people taste wine, they like spit it into the cup. So we're gonna do that because we don't want to be like gross.
But you have to take at least how many chews?
At least 3 chews.
I said 5. She says 3.
Well, we don't know.
Fine.
Spooky said, "Ack, my son made me play this. Toothpaste is nothing."
Yeah, I'm hoping for toothpaste.
Spit cup, you're going to need a barf bucket. Okay.
Oh no! I mean, I have had Birdie Bots, the Harry Potter basically equivalent,
Yeah.
but not this fucking Russian roulette of a game.
Roulette. He's like Robert Roulette.
Robert Goulet. Okay, who's gonna go first?
Caleb is.
Okay.
Well, we're all going to do the same thing, no? Or
Well,
no?
we can't all do it at once. That'd be
Why
chaos.
not?
Is that be chaos?
No, I mean, but he picks the flavor and we all have to find it.
Okay,
That way we're all tasting at the same time.
that sounds good. And some of us might get a winner, and some of
Yeah.
us get a trick, some of us get a treat.
Some must get a treat.
Okay, I have. Sorry, I cannot see.
Oh, maybe I should spin.
It's peach or is it barf?
Is it?
Oh, we're starting right off with the worst one.
Okay, so that's gonna
That
be
one.
this
That's
guy,
like the
the
kinda-
paler one.
The sort of
Which one?
It's just like
speckly
paler
one,
one.
right?
Sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
That looks like it's a more pale one.
shit.
I think it's.
Which one's peach?
I think it's this one.
You think it's that one? You getting kind of like the darker one,
Can you
Caleb?
tell, Caleb, the difference?
Jesus, am I the only one that can see?
I think it's this
I'm
one.
going with this one.
Okay, we all have the same.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, here we go.
Godspeed.
1, 2, 3.
That's gross. Yeah, I think that's barf.
Oh,
That's fucking foul.
Fuck.
oh God.
That was gross. I'd like to. You would know. Oh, it's an aftertaste. It's an
It's not
aftertaste.
peach, though.
Did you? No. Well, is it citrusy?
No.
Fruity?
No.
Barfy?
Okay, you would know. Dude, you would fucking know. That was disgusting. I want to scrape my tongue. Oh, it's so gross.
Can't taste jelly beans.
Maybe you have
Can
COVID.
you not
Maybe
taste
you have
jelly beans?
COVID.
Not that I know of.
Great. Okay. Okay, you definitely didn't get it because you would fucking
But it
know.
was not peach.
It doesn't matter. It wasn't in the evil we just ate. Are we gonna stop? No, don't.
Is that one of them?
You're throwing them everywhere.
Is that
Higgle.
one?
Yes.
I just don't want to, like, I'm worried now. I can't taste. Oh, that's barf.
Oh, it's so gross. We need to go again because I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. Okay.
That was barf.
Oh, I gave it a really good spin. Would you say that's on the line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Ugh.
Okay.
that first one had no flavor.
I hate you guys.
It is Tutti Frutti or Stinky Sock. It's like this guy. Can we just hand it to you?
Yeah.
Caleb, do you need me to cheer still? It's got like little like blue and yellow spots.
there
It's
it
kind
It's
of
like a birthday cake flavor.
I want it to be that. I don't want it to be sock.
What does stinky sock taste like?
I don't know because I've never had that.
Do I have one? Oh, is that one?
It's kind of like a paley,
Like sulfur.
pinkish, almost with yellow and blue spots. It's not good for a guy who's colorblind to do this.
No.
Oh my
it's-
God. Do you
guess
want
we
me to
should-
pick one out for you, Caleb?
I guess we should have thought this out.
Here,
I can-
producer Scott, help him.
I can see the colors. I'm just not seeing.
Oh.
You
that
definitely
one.
have one. There's like multiple.
Scott's gonna go like right there, right on top.
I got one here if you need it, Scott.
See, he's not seeing one either.
It's the Tutti Frutti. Okay.
Yes, it's the fucking Tutti Frutti. Oh, Tutti Frutti, like in Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Tutti
I can
fucking Frutti.
already tell you I got the sock flavor.
Did you already eat it?
I did. I put it in my mouth and
I don't have it. You
know
just
what?
popped it.
See?
I'm not sure. He
Okay, okay. Come take this. Hurry the fuck. Neil's already eaten his sock, dude.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm
God.
going.
Clean sock or
No, it's kind of like a stinky sock.
Oh.
It's Tutti Frutti, but I don't like it.
I can't tell what it is, but
You really do need 3. Three's fine.
it's not good. Whatever it was, even if it was Tutti Frutti, these aren't very good.
Gross. I don't know how much of this we're gonna play, you guys. This is nasty.
What's that one?
Birthday cake or dirty dishwater?
Okay.
It looks a lot like Tutti Frutti. It's
does.
lighter, I think.
Whiter with little specks. They don't make these easy to find.
I was talking to Big Game and now I can't.
Maybe we should just
see.
go by the colors.
I got one.
How can you be sure, Caleb?
This is great for the
Does it
public.
look
Maybe it's
like
just
the
like the
colors?
white.
No, that's soap or coconut.
That could be
No,
it.
it's got like blue and yellow and.
Oh, there's not a. We don't have a lot of those in our box. Here's one for you. Here, put that back.
What is that one?
Here.
Oh, that was one. I'm sorry.
I have one if you guys need one.
We got him.
No, we got him. I just was scolding Neil.
Okay,
for
what
no
is it?
reason.
Birthday cake or?
Or dirty dishwater.
Oh no! Every single one.
Yeah, that's dirty dishwasher. Dirty dishwasher.
It's definitely birthday cake. It just tastes like a hunk of frosting. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
Caleb's turn, right?
Oh no!
Oh, no, didn't you already go?
Oh no! Caleb.
Okay.
No, it's not okay.
Let's go for the juicy pear or booger one.
Okay.
That's the green with the speckles, darker green speckles, Caleb.
It looks like a problem. You can't even like smell because they all just smell the same from touching each other.
Yeah.
You got yours?
Green with dark green speckles?
This looks like a problem. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay.
What does boogers taste like?
Oh,
I'm sure my chunk is...
That.
yeah, it doesn't taste good.
I haven't gotten a good
It
one
tastes
yet.
like I have the flu is what it tastes like. I hate this fucking game.
These suck.
Oh, God, it's worse. It's worse. It
It's
builds.
just salty. It's yummy.
Disgusting. It's not pistachio, Neil. Okay. Maybe
Neil, canonically a booger eater.
I know what you're talking about, Scott.
Jesus.
we're gonna go for. Let's go for the toothpaste. We need a palate cleanser here.
Which one is that?
It's the blue. It's just
The
blue.
bright blue one?
Yeah.
The
Please
bright
be.
blue.
Bright blue.
I actually want it to be toothpaste. I'm gonna swish it.
That's toothpaste. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not, I mean, it's toothpaste.
I mean, it's strong.
Yeah. What?
Mint toothpaste.
Yeah, mint
Yeah, it's
toothpaste.
minty toothpaste.
I mean, you don't want to swallow it because you don't usually swallow toothpaste.
What's the
Yeah.
real flavor supposed to be?
Berry blue.
That's what I got finally.
All right.
Oh, good for you,
I
Caleb.
got one I can eat.
Okay, we gotta go for the coconut or spoiled milk.
Oh, this is actually the one I've been dreading.
Nope.
This is the
I'm
one.
leaving the room.
This is the one.
one?
Yeah.
All right, that's all.
I have been fucking dreading this one.
That's the all white one.
Scott, you can't leave. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, take the
I
wheel.
think it's all white, basically, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You know fucking immediately with that one. I'm like rooting around for my toothpaste.
Oh, fuck
No.
me. Oh my god.
Never fucking again.
What are we missing? The
What are
fish?
we missing?
The fish?
Oh my god, there's one that's rotten egg. Oh my god.
Yeah, the fish. What's the fish one? Oh, the canned dog food one, too.
No.
That's gotta be the brown one.
No, Neil.
Canned dog
No,
food.
I don't want yours. You keep it.
What color are we doing?
brown.
It's brown?
Like brown with speckles?
No,
No.
Just brown.
It's like dark. It looks almost
okay.
black. Oh, I kind of just want like a little. This is a meat in it. I'm
God.
a vegetarian. Yo. No,
Eat it.
no, I'm not. No.
Eat it.
I took a bite of it and I know I can't. You guys, I can't. I've not eaten meat in so many years. I'll probably get ill just from the
No,
taste of it.
Jesus!
Are these like 90%?
Good, they
bad
should
ones?
be.
I think they are.
Oh, my God.
This is so sad because I want a treat.
No,
What haven't we
think
had?
we do a
Go on,
stink
because
bug
I don't have
flavor.
enough wine in my cup anymore, Justin.
There's one that the egg one. You guys, if it's butter popcorn or it's egg. This is so
I
upsetting.
don't like either of those, though.
I feel
I
like-
don't like the buttered popcorn one.
It's better than egg.
Butter popcorn.
This is so upsetting.
It's for the bottle.
So which one's the egg?
It's like yellow one. Looks like buttered popcorn.
It's the
Here.
white with yellow speckles. Jesus.
I
Yeah.
can use my crack claws to get in there.
That's fine. Can you find one of those, Caleb?
Oh, you guys, I'm gonna throw up. I can't.
Boogie boo booger
Okay.
eater.
What is this?
like
Rotten
cheating
egg
now.
or popcorn?
Just put it in your mirror, all right?
No, no.
Oh, man. Oh,
Fuck! Jesus!
Oh my god, this is so gross. I'm done.
it's like, how long can you hold out?
No.
I'm done. I'm done.
You guys are done?
I'm fucking done.
I don't even want to try the fish.
Yeah, you gotta try the fish. Which
I
one
don't
is
want to try the
that?
fish.
Is that the last one?
Yes.
No, we haven't done stink bug yet.
I don't want stink
Oh, I
bug.
don't want-
I don't want.
Which one's the fish?
So upset.
no,
color?
I would rather eat a cricket right now.
What
Seriously.
color's the fish?
The fish is.
Oh, this one.
Neil's going
What
for
is
it.
that?
Well, it's either
I think
strawberry or fish, and there's like probably like one
Probably
good one.
this one?
No, that's the marshmallow or stink bug.
Oh, okay. Stink bug.
Okay. I got marshmallow. I got marshmallow.
Oh my god.
It's really strong though. I
That's
don't
stink.
care for it.
You gotta try the stink bug.
No, fuck off.
Caleb
mean, I
is
love
upset. Caleb is upset. So which one is left?
The fish. Which one's the fish?
The fish is the.
Oh, a stink bug. That's,
It could be strawberry or it could be fish.
can you find me one?
Sure.
Is that one right there?
No, that's marshmallow again. Oh, it's this one. It's the lighter one.
Oh,
Care to bet it's fish?
I'll try one
Are you
too.
sure that's it?
I'm positive.
what color is it?
It kind of looks like the peach, only it's lighter.
Sad to play this game.
The stink bug has been the worst, I'll be honest.
That is,
Spoiled milk comes
that is
after.
fish. Nope.
Yeah, the milk was
Fuck off.
pretty bad, and that's
I hate all of
that's
them.
where I tapped out.
That's dead fish.
I just want to throw this fucking game across the wall. I hate it. I hate it.
It's the game you can't win.
I know. I'm taking this. I'm taking this home, giving it to the kids. Hey kids, you can have
I think
as much
we had 'em
candy
all.
as you want.
I need another
You didn't have
toothpaste.
stink bug.
I didn't.
Is that all?
I didn't have it. You're right. I'll just
Ready to stink bug?
maybe.
Sticks a
Oh
little
no, because I got marshmallow. I did try it.
Okay.
No, yeah, no, because no.
You know what? Give
No.
me a Carolina Reaper.
Me
Yeah.
too. I'll take the
I will
fucking
eat the whole
Reaper.
fucking thing.
Well, that was like one of the
Yay.
most upsetting things I've ever done in my life. Absolutely disgusting. I need to go home now.
But you guys should all play it. Go out. Buy
It
your
is
package.
okay. I will say
So much
it was
fun.
really fun to play this with you guys, but it was also really upsetting.
No lie, the stink bug is like still like in my
Your craw.
in like my teeth, like in a little.
We need
What does stink bug
floss.
taste like? Describe it.
Well, try it.
No.
Honestly, I think if you were to bite into a stink bug, like I don't know how to. Other than that smell you smell is what you taste in your mouth, you know, but only less crunch. I guess. All
I'm gonna look for a toothpaste one and go brush my teeth.
right, Spooky Boo says been there, done that. So
Yeah, no.
She knows.
This is hella upsetting. Play it once with friends, like we just did. I would only play this with you guys. Super upsetting, but super fun.
it's fun though.
It is fun.
But man,
much
there's
fun.
a lot of weird tastes in your mouth.
So much
And
fun.
it's like making it worse. That is all together now.
All right.
Can we go home?
So next week we're doing
Rec,
Rec.
R-E-C, the original.
yes.
And we are carving turnips.
We're not going to be throwing up in our mugs.
We spat in our mugs. We did not throw up in our mugs.
No, I'm
So
gonna
you
throw
keep
up my mug pretty
saying, you keep
soon.
saying the original. Is there a remake?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a year roughly that you?
Sure. Let me get that for you. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold on.
It's 2006, isn't it? Or something? I don't know.
I think
I got stink bug in the brain.
2007.
2007.
Okay.
It is the
I was
one
close.
that is directed by Mr. Balaguero and Paco Plaza.
Okay.
Awesome.
And it's in Spanish. And I think the
Is this a
remake
found
is in English.
footage film?
Oh yeah, the remake is called Quarantine. Yeah. I
All
won't-
right.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for October 1st.
Wow, that was so much fun.
First. We're coming back at you next week.
Yep, we are.
Yep.
Weekly episodes for October. It's so bad, you guys. I need to go brush my teeth.
Here, it's right here.
I know. I was gonna look for one.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone have a great week. We'll see you next week. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. And if you'd like to support us, go to thecultshow.com/store. Get us some merch. Send us a picture. We'll post it.
We'll do whatever you say.
There we go.
Bye.
Thank you, Reverend Michael B. Thank you, Mark Vision's Truths, Mindy, Horror Movie Addict, Miss Movie Buff, Laura, Tommy, Spooky Boo, Gabriel from Argentina, and Todd.
That's Todd. Bye, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye.
And bye one more time.
Oh, please, no. But you